What will I say? Right, so hi guys, welcome back to the show.
How are we still at this? How are we still at this point? We're 15 million podcasts in, and you're still like, what am I saying? Hi guys, welcome to the show. Yes!
What's up guys, welcome back to the show with your hosts Arran and Chris. I hope everyone's had a good week, and we're going to just jump straight into the show today.
Yeah, so actually, I've been inspired by something. Unfortunately, it's Chris. Unfortunately, it's Chris.
Right.
Well, yeah, okay, we'll give him it. We'll give him it. I
like to be an inspiration for
But
once.
if he overthinks it, then we're taking it away.
That's what I'm saying.
So, I have decided that next year, I'm going to go a trip abroad. Now, I don't really go abroad very much, so I'll need to get a passport. But, like, because mine will have expired a long time ago.
Oh, yeah.
Right, so...
I take it this is because of my road trip. That
it is because of the road trip, yeah.
Later on in the year. Okay.
It is. So, I'm going to go to Japan. As obviously I've been learning Japanese.
Hold on, before we continue.
Well, that's like... Right.
I just want to make you guys aware. Arran did not know where Japan was on the map because he phoned me and he says, yo, how long does it take to drive to Japan?
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
And I was like, oh, well, you know, you're going to drive, you have to drive across the whole continent, then get on a boat because Japan's an island, and eventually get to it. And it takes 198 hours and it is 9,003 miles away, one way. So what are you thinking, big dog?
It was about 10,000 miles away.
Yeah.
Fuck. So obviously we decided to follow in that. It was probably
Better taking that plane.
So, conveniently, we're now going to fly.
Yeah.
The only problem I've now came into recently, and by recently I mean yesterday, was that I was actually speaking to someone at my work about it, and they were like, you know that there's no direct flight.
Oh yeah, there will never be a direct flight to Japan.
Well, that was another issue for me.
That's an issue. You just take two planes.
I know, but I'm...
Oh wait, you're useless at terminals and airports and shit like that.
Terrible.
You'll get lost. You'll get on a plane to fucking Jamaica or something.
Obviously, the flight I've seen is you fly from here to London.
You need like a guide with you to like hold your hand through the whole.
Here to London,
right?
And then there's some time or something, and then you must get on a different plane.
Yep.
And you fly to Japan.
Yeah.
So
is it? From
London?
Well, that's not bad.
Well, we've still got to fucking fly to London.
Aye, but at least you're not flying to.
What I was thinking is I might train to London and then get the flight
That would be
to
better,
Japan.
right?
But it's more expensive to do that.
Yeah. Well, the thing is, I thought it would be like a flight from, let's say, here to like Abu Dhabi or something, and then you get one.
Well, there is those options. There's the options Doha or something.
Doha, yeah, that's yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So
it actually flies from Edinburgh.
Yeah, so you can fly from Edinburgh to Doha or whatever, and then go to fucking Japan. Well, it's Tokyo is where.
Doha's about an hour from Dubai.
Is it? Mm-hmm. I actually didn't know where that was.
Yeah.
I thought they missed.
I've got a lot of hours in Microsoft Flight Sim, so I know where shit is and I know where shit flies to. So
right.
Kill yourself now.
Right, yeah, I know. Come on, like people are logging off. Right, right. So it's about 14 hours to Japan.
Yeah. Right. Okay. So it's going that way. Right. Okay. I wondered if it was going.
Well, it's more the way back.
No, but I'm saying I wondered where it was like where the plane was going, which way the plane was going to go. Whether Japan. It would, I know, but whether it's going to go west or whether it's going to go east.
Why would that matter?
Because it is.
We'll go the shortest.
Oh wait, because it's on the other side. Yeah, okay. Sorry, I'm just fucking up my.
You're driving on the floor, bruv. Right. So 14 hours there, 15 and a half hours back. Makes no sense. But anyway,
I'm not going to get into it. I can explain it, but I'm not even going.
Well, what I actually found out was it's because they can't fly the same way back, or they'll crash into other planes.
No, but it's okay.
Well, that's what someone told me.
Right, well, idiot. Whoever told him that, just
log off.
Read a book, right?
Log off.
Genuinely. Okay, so there's no ATC in the sky on the through the thing. There's no traffic control or whatever. Oh yeah, no. Okay, no, just continue.
Well, that's what they said.
Just continue.
Anyway, so I've been looking up things to do in Japan. So there's a couple of things I've got so far. Right, I'll actually read you this list.
Are you going to buy a 350Z and just do some drifting and shit?
I was actually going to buy an R32 GTR.
You can get it for a couple grand in there, probably.
Right, so let me just hit you with it. I actually got a video of something the other day as well, which looked pretty cool. So I'm going to add that to the list also.
Okay. Are you coming back, or are you just going for a visit?
I have a visit, yeah. It's fucking Raj. You think I'm going to stay over there?
Well, why not?
There's an art aquarium museum. So it's basically an art museum bit with fish.
That's pretty cool.
So the art is the fish.
Okay.
So
Oh my god, I just had a terrible joke. Is it artificial?
like all the rest of yours.
Is it artificial?
Like all the rest of your jokes. Right. So, on top of that, that's one of the places, right? Another one is I want to go to Hiroshima.
Hiroshima, yeah.
Is that just pronounced Hiroshima?
I'm
learning Japanese. Keep
Yeah,
your
but-
Spanish self to yourself. Right?
I wasn't. Anyway,
You were just saying it out loud.
I was just
Yeah, so I want to go there, see what's up. And then I want, obviously, a bit of Tokyo,
right.
obviously. There's another...
You need to go to that main like junction that people always talk about, or it's like in the memes and shit. Like
Absolutely.
that, you know, that big massive one.
You
You need to do that.
Absolutely. So that, and then there's a place, oh god, I can't remember what it's called now. It's basically where all the temples are. So it's like up, right up the north. And it's like, kind of like you see it in the films, and it's like literally like temples, like kind of like sun, lovely trees, like mental, right? So like you can, like, and it's just like silence, like lovely, and folk outside and that.
Meditating and shit.
Yeah, like doing Tai Chi and all that.
Imagine you walking in with your loud ass
I'm like,
voice.
what's up?
And I'll be like, what is going on? I've just woke up, man.
You'd be like, Jesus, fuck.
Your voice is like shining a fucking flashlight in someone's fucking face. Like, that's your voice. That's how it penetrates
So,
my ears.
That's a plan, and I want to go in April because that is the month where there is 1 week of that month where the cherry blossoms blossom.
Okay, yeah.
So up in the north bit, it's like really nice
That'd be cool.
because there's cherry blossom trees as far as I can see.
That's pretty cool.
Awesome. I thought so.
Are you gonna, so how long are you going away for? A week?
I think 2 weeks
2 weeks, right? Okay, so
would
you're
be
gonna,
the right time.
are you gonna like go up and down the whole island?
Not sure
explore?
yet.
I think
I'm sort of looking at more places to go because there's obviously other things. There's lots of shit there.
Yeah.
So like, because it's quite like a obviously technologically advanced city.
I'm sure there's a mountain
Yeah.
in Japan
Kilimanjaro,
somewhere.
mate.
Is that what that is? Yeah, I thought that.
So I'm going to go there as well. Kilimanjaro's cool. But there's temples up there as well.
Is there not a Mount Fiji? Where's that?
That I think is at the bottom.
That is Japan though, isn't it?
I think
Fiji.
so.
I'm sure it is.
Fuji.
Is it Fuji?
Mount Fuji.
I don't know why I just call it Fiji. Anyway, let's just keep
Fiji's
going.
a place. I also want to go on the bullet train
Okay, yeah. Rapid.
because that looks cool. Like, oh my god, beers everywhere. So I quite fancy that, and then I'm not sure what else other things there is, but I'm sure there will be other cool stuff to do. Japan's got loads of cool shit. So like, it's quite fancy. Like they've got like rooftop restaurants, fucking like and all that sort of stuff, like glass and all that shit. Like it's mental. Like such a cool place because it's like two completely opposite. So it's like, what's cool with Japan is like, you go to Tokyo, and it is like an unbelievably technologically advanced city.
Yeah.
Like
Lights
the
everywhere.
most technological advanced city, and then you go literally north for X amount of time, and you're literally in the 1500s. Like, do you know what I mean? Pure temples, like, and everyone's just living off the land, and like, kind of no like anything as far as I can see. That's cool.
You're basically in Minecraft.
Mate, it's so cool. Like, I think it's so cool that it can change so drastically from both of that. Like, fight some Yakuza or something and then see what's that.
Please.
See what's
You're gonna join a gang with all your tattoos.
What's up, cool?
They'll look at your tattoos and be like, "Oh, he's got."
What's
coin
up,
fight."
cool? Kokoya!
What's that mean?
That means you're cool.
Oh, is it?
Yeah. Well, Kokoya is you're cool.
All right. Okay.
He's cool.
So how you going? How you getting on with your Japanese lessons?
I've actually not been on, and you know that because we streak together.
That's right. And you'll, in that case, know that I've not been on either for the past.
Well, that would make
days.
sense because you just didn't know that I was not on.
I know,
so
right?
That means you're not on.
Done each other over. Now I've not been on in a couple of days.
Yeah, and by a couple of days, I mean a week.
Yeah, same. I've just been a bit busy. Yeah. But I'm not saying I've stopped.
I've not stopped either. I still talk
Yeah.
what I know out loud.
I actually frequently have Spanish just circulating in my head.
I try to do that.
As I go along my day. I keep remembering like random words and shit, and I'm like, oh,
some words I forget more than others.
Right.
Like I remember some words, but then like the word for lawyer I can't remember. But I think it's Isha.
Right.
Isha is maybe doctor actually.
Right, okay.
But it's like, when am I ever going to need lawyer?
When you get jailed in Japan for doing some ridiculous shit, that. I like Japanese culture.
It's very cool, bro.
It is pretty cool.
So like I really would like to go there.
Right, okay. I'm excited to hear about it when you go.
I'm buzzing.
And I'm also excited for peace and silence for a couple of weeks.
I know. What we're going to do with the podcast?
I will just pre-film a couple, maybe.
Good idea.
We'll pre-film some and then release it.
We'll need to do the same thing with your trip.
Yeah, I'll be gone for probably about 2 weeks as well.
Yeah, so we'll need to
I've decided to go for 2 weeks instead of like a week. That way it's not a rush.
Absolutely. That's the only reason I decided 2 weeks would be better, because I thought...
Because I'm going to multiple places, so I'd like to take my time.
Well, that's what I'm saying.
And I'm driving, so...
I would like to just travel about Japan to just see all the different places.
Yeah.
I think that's cool.
Yeah, absolutely.
And sleep in the rooms that are like, kind of like just a bit, like you're just inside the bed.
The wee sliding doors and that.
Aye, like the bed's, like, it stops here.
Yeah.
And you're like... like, that's what I would do.
That would be cool.
That's cool, bro. There's not, it's just like an interesting place.
Yeah.
I've always fancied going. If I'm going to go somewhere, I'd rather go there.
That's alright.
I'd like to go Australia as well. Australia's another one.
Not far away at all, by the way. From Japan.
Well, it's funny. It must be. Because Australia's 27 hours to fly to.
But Australia's...
So how can it be 27 hours if Japan's only 14?
Because it is further south. So if you think about Japan's here, and
Where are we?
Australia, we're like here.
Okay.
Right? So we're here. Japan's here. Australia's a wee bit at the bottom.
For an extra 10 hours?
So because you're flying, and you have to take two planes as well, you're flying across this way, whereas Japan, you're flying across this way, and you're getting there closer, sooner.
Okay.
Right? So that's...
But so it's actually more distance.
Yeah, it's just more distance because it's a longer rate, like longer line, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
And also, Earth is round. Don't even fucking start me with that flat bullshit. So, right, we know a couple of flat earthers, and just no. So what was I saying is, yeah, I think you should try Australia from Japan.
Nah.
No.
I'm going to just choose Japan, enjoy it, go, come back. And then maybe like the next year I'll go Australia.
Okay, because that's
Australia, I want to take like 3 or 4 weeks off and go.
That's why I decided. Well, you told me to do it, but I decided to do it anyway. Monaco, because
Monaco's an awesome place.
I'm not far away passing where I'm going, so I was like, right, I can deviate a wee bit and just visit that as well. You know?
I just want to do all the sort of islands like Japan, and then like the next trip I go on, it'll be Australia, and then I would like to also go to Norway.
Norway's cool.
Like, I think it looks cool up there. Oh, the other thing you get in Japan, you get hot springs.
What's that?
Outdoor hot springs. It's like, have you ever seen it like, where, watch this, well, I get a photo, right? It's like an outside, sort of like a jacuzzi, but just water. Like an outside bath, but hot, but natural. So like comes through like it's naturally warm.
Right.
From like kind of like rivers run down mountains and they become wee pools of water, like wee river, like things like that.
Ponds and shit.
But they're freezing. Not there. Warm.
How is it warm naturally? Because
it's obviously warm up the top. When it comes down, the water's all warm.
Right.
That's what works. Watch. Hot springs, Japan. Japan, right? Watch this. Oh, with monkeys. That's also something I can add on.
You'll fit right in.
You go in them.
Oh, right, I can wait a minute about aye.
They're roasting, bro.
They have this shit in Iceland.
Yeah, but theirs is geyser heated.
Right.
Hot springs come from like the earth.
Right.
Like that's what they're like.
Obviously, Iceland's not going to be...
Iceland's like geyser heated, so like the heat comes through the steam underground.
Right.
Like volcanic steam.
Yeah.
That's what keeps them warm. But they're like, they come from like the grass, and it comes from like up high. Because it's like a rain, it's like warm, it's like a rainforest there. So like that's what it's like. How cool is that?
Cool. That
Even
looks
though there's snow, still warm.
yeah.
How cool is that? That's what I'm saying. So like, how cool would that be? You just sit in some of them, just like
I don't know what possessed people into moving to places like UK and like kind of like back in like the early ages. Yeah, let's just go and settle at this on this land. Let's not explore any more land. This is the best land we'll find. Why don't we just keep looking and find? Oh my God, Japan! What a
I'm
place.
just going to show a quick couple of photos, right? So just of Japan.
Beautiful.
Awesome.
That's cool.
Awesome. Everywhere is cool. Like
Beautiful.
that's Kilimanjaro. Mm-hmm. My brother. That's what I'm saying. What a cool place, man.
I feel like everywhere is cool but here.
See, the thing is with Japan is it's everywhere is cool in Japan because there's like the complete opposite of this, but it's still cool as hell.
It's still in the same place.
Mate, it's it's still the same place. Look at this person with the wee brolly.
Yeah, that's cool.
Well, that's what I mean. Like, and you got the bamboo everywhere and all that. Like, that's so cool. You can do a thing where you cut bamboo with a sword.
You're going to do that, obviously.
Absolutely. So,
Whack it. Splatter it.
Spliced to bits.
Right.
And biddied.
That's amazing.
Through a blow dart gun. But I'll maybe go and see the monkeys as well. That'd be cool.
I'd bring one back.
I think it's... What did I say? I'm sure that... I spoke about this and I'm sure it's like 30 degrees in Japan.
Well, like...
All the time.
Is it?
Yeah, watch this. Let's have a look at the temp. 30 odd degrees.
Is he?
So, in Osaka, that's the place I was trying to think of. JDM. So, temperatures rise in May. Oh, right, so it's in Tokyo. Right, so in Tokyo and Osaka, the temperatures sit about 25 to 30 degrees. In Hokkaido, dead. Hokkaido.
Listen, what was that?
You have to cut that out. This has been the funniest podcast we've done.
What happened there?
Just like
I loved how you tried to breeze past it like nothing happened.
I do it in normal life. Right? In Hokkaido, you see how I fixed that? Fuck. Hokkaido, it's only 20 degrees. Wait, I need to restart that because we are going to have to. You're still fucked.
I was holding it. I was just like,
You've actually got tears because you're holding it in. Right, refresh
no, it's your
yourself.
fart.
Refresh yourself. Right. You ready? No, you're not.
Right.
Right. Ready?
Wait. What's it?
No, it'll be at...
Parkour.
We've still got...
9 minutes.
9 minutes, sorry. Right, so in Tokyo and Osaka, the temperatures are about 25 to 30 degrees all the time, basically. Obviously, there'll be slight variation, right? Hokkaido is cooler. That is 10 to 20 degrees, depending on the time of year.
Geographically, where is that?
I'll look in a second. The tropical climate in Okinawa, which is another place I want to go, that's like 30 to 35. Like that'll be like where we just seen.
Right, so the hotter places are going to be north.
I would think they were north.
And then the colder places will be south. Because it's closer to, obviously, the South Pole.
So you get all the cherry blossoms blooming in April. And there's loads of festivals, actually, in April, I've just read. Yes, so that's what so you kind of want to do that. I would like to kind of move about it. I don't think Japan's that big.
It's an island.
Yeah. So I think you'll be able to get up and down and go to different places, bullet train it up and down and all that.
Tokyo airport is massive.
Really?
I'm sure it's called Haneda, I think. It's massive.
Like cool?
Like cool, yeah.
Oh,
it's
really?
Fucking huge.
Because you have to take a bigger plane to fly there. It's like a long haul flight.
Yeah, it is, yeah. No, about cool. Like, excited to see and hear about that when you do it.
We'll put some photos on the screen of the things we just
Yeah, we will definitely.
But no, I'm like genuinely, I'm actually not being this excited. I'm going to get one of the wee hats, kind of wee straw ones.
Yeah.
You can't see your eyes. But like,
don't do that when you go down. Don't do that. do not do that. You'll get jailed for that.
Why? Aye, but on the plus note, because I've been talking about Japan, I've also started a new game. And this is a game that we're going to recommend. This is where this is all going to go. We were going to recommend the game to Chris from Platinum since he's given up on San Andreas.
I don't have a... When's
the last time you played it?
Listen, I'm exploring...
Right.
I'm just trying to try different games at the same time.
Have you played it in the last 7 days?
So
No.
So
You've not?
No.
Right, so he's given up.
No, I'm gonna circle back to it just when I feel like it.
Right. So basically there's no point in giving him a game because he'll not do it.
I will do it. Anyway, right, just give me the game.
Right.
What's up?
We're going to give him the game. Ghost of Tsushima.
Ghost of Sushi.
Sushi. Ima.
Right.
This is let me give you a baseline. I would put this in the top 5 games I've ever played in my whole life.
Okay.
I have only just started playing
That's a
this
strong statement.
this week. And I have now played 36 hours on it
Right.
in a week.
That's like my hours at work.
I have played a full working week in it.
You have, yeah.
It is one of the best games I have ever played in my life. And I'm only on Act 1. I've done that much side battles, like just running about in that.
Open world.
Aye.
Okay.
You're in Japan. I would say it's probably about 1500-ish.
Okay.
Samurais. So if you know your history, a guy Genghis Khan had the Mongols, like that's who he like led like an army. The bad guy in this is his grandson. I can't remember what his name is, but it's something Khan, obviously. So they're trying to invade Japan, right? Which just happens in history, right? So the samurais fight back, blah, blah. And the Mongols were like a really, really powerful force back then. They were fucking taking over everyone because they invented the bow and arrow or something.
Yeah.
They were wiping folk out, right? So your starting position in this game is, the map's big, right? But you can only see the first half of the map to start with.
It unlocks later.
It unlocks the other full half of the map,
Right, okay.
like, which is huge, by the way. First half of the map, I thought was the whole map.
All right,
It's
okay.
fucking massive, right? So, and then I'm like, randomly one day I actually zoomed out because I've hit L2 or something, and it's whoop, and I was like this, and I was like,
What's the main mode of transportation?
horse.
Really?
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
So you get your own horse. Samurais have their own horse.
I don't know why I didn't think of a samurai on a horse.
Aye, back then it was horse. Horseback.
I thought they have a Lexus or something. No, I'm joking.
But basically, now, what I would say is there's not millions of weapon options.
Right.
But
It wasn't really, was there?
I've not found it to be an issue,
Well,
actually.
you kind of just get a stick and a sword, don't you?
Normally, I find things when I don't get a variation that are a wee bit shite. But actually, it's enough. It's more than it needs to be. It's
Okay.
more than enough. You get a samurai sword, like a katana.
Can you customize it?
Yes, you can customize the look of it, but you can also upgrade it so it deals more damage. Obviously, sharper or whatever, right?
Pretty cool.
But you've got to. So like you're a lot of the villages, so it's very like open. So like you can be traveling your horse, so you can customize your guy as well. Like put different outfits on and all that shit, right?
Can I just walk about a town in that?
Yeah, so this is what I've been doing, right?
Right.
So I've done some of the missions, right? Then you obviously, when you go into like, say you go to a wee village because there's a temple. So like, there's a golden temple. That's like quite a mainstream place where a lot of people come through. So like, you could then like speak to someone. They might have a problem. Like you hear them go, "Oh Jesus, like something's happened," and you can speak to them, and they'll tell you like, "Oh, like my son's gone away to try and get food in the next village, but he's never came back," and things like that. And then you might go down to the next village and it's burnt down. Like, do you know what I mean?
And you rescue
Maybe, or he's dead. Or he's dead,
aye.
right? So, like, but it's shit like that. Like, so you pick side missions up. So I think there's 150 side missions beginning, but that's on the main normal game. The one I bought on the PlayStation Store was like we got it for free.
All right.
And it was the better, like the director's cut or
Yeah.
whatever, kind of better version. So I think that's got an extra like 70 side missions or something, right?
Right.
So there's like hundreds of side
I'm
missions.
sure I had a look on CD keys for
I know
this
you did.
game, right? Because to be honest, curiosity got the better of me. Because when you told me how much the game was, I went straight on CD keys and I was like, right, what's 37 quid exactly? And I found it.
Because I looked on Steam. It was 37 quid on Steam.
Right. Oh, right. Okay. I thought I asked you to look on CD Keys.
No,
Anyway,
37 on Steam.
director's cut,
Much.
$32.99.
That's actually more than worth it.
It's normally 50 quid.
It's more than worth it.
Yeah.
So I'll give you a quick insight, right? So I'm walking about on my horse. You don't need to take a horse. You can whistle them at any time.
Oh, like Red Dead.
Literally, it's like Red Dead, right? Whistle them at any
You
time.
just whistle and it appears.
So you obviously the map's all greyed out as you explore, more of the map opens
Yeah.
up.
It's like GTA.
And then we give you a cool thing that I noticed, right? Number one, the weather changes.
Dynamic weather.
But in that type of thing is very cool. The like when you can
Is it night and day? Various.
yeah
Okay.
you can randomly be walking through like a bit of the forest and like you come into like a group of Mongols battering a woman or something.
All right. So it's got dynamic events.
Yeah, so like 4 or 5 Mongols are battering a woman, but you fight like a samurai. So like there's a button and it goes like standoff, and you basically go like this, hoi, like, and they all go, right, and then you're like that, like with your sword, just like holding it, like, mate, hold it. You just hold it.
Right.
And then you kind of get put into a single event with one of them. So like the main guy comes up to you, and we've got 2 swords, and he's like spinning them about, and then he's like, and you're holding the button. So like for me, it's triangle. You hold it, and you're just like this, right? And then he goes, and then he comes towards you, and you're just cut him in half, right? Arms off and everything, like no problem, right? And then as you upgrade it, more of them can run at you in the standoff formation. So initially it's just 1, and then you get into the fighting where you're fighting them, right? But my one, I can do 5.
Okay.
So like literally you kill the one and it's in sort of like partial slow motion. The next guy starts running and you're just like dead, right? And you're like, yes, right? And then
cool.
So the next guy comes at you, right? And you're like literally like 3rd guy, dead,
Right.
dead, 4th guy, dead.
Right.
So sometimes the group's only like 5, dead, everyone. And then the woman's like tied up and she's like, oh my god, thank you, like Ken. And you just use your wee, I think it's called
And then you slice her.
it's called a tando, and you just cut it and you're like make your way to the temple, like kind of like a safe spot.
Yeah.
And then you like again, it's cool, but like you can get samurai armor, all that sort of stuff. So, but each armor can have a different, or each outfit has a different like wee perk. So like the explorer's outfit, which is quite like robes and there's just like a wee cape and all that. That's like helps you find stuff better. So like your radius is bigger on the map when you travel. Like it gives you more radius.
Okay.
Like it ungrades the radius.
Okay.
But like you get like samurai warrior armor might be like reduces damage for X, Y, and Z. So you can use it like that. I just use it more because I like the way it looks. But like my guy's dressed as a Ronin, which is like a rogue samurai.
Right.
So it's like all black, like robes. He's got the wee hat on, the wee wooden hat,
I
right?
know the one you're talking about.
And then he wears like the half devil face, kind of like with the open mouth with the teeth, wears like a half mask over his face. And I just travel through the wilderness like.
Yeah, who would
Like-
who would fuck with that guy?
Aye,
Really?
well that's the thing. And then my swords are white, but they've
Right.
got the kind of like at the end of the handle, they've got the wee things that hang down.
Yeah,
Wee
yeah.
pom-poms.
Yeah,
Awesome.
amazing.
It looks cool as fuck. So how you travel is the wind. That's how you pinpoint a waypoint.
Right, okay.
So like you just push the button and it goes like, and all the leaves and everything wherever you are all come with you, and you're like, right, it's this direction. Do you know what I mean?
So that's cool because it's a bit more mysterious and a bit more
Aye,
like
it's a relaxed game. Like
you don't. It's not like on GTA when it's like, oh, you need to go and see big smoke right now.
like yeah, and you're like
running and
it's not like that. Like
I need to save Grove Street right now.
bro, I don't sprint at all in this game. I walk.
Right.
I purposely walk because your guy gets dirty as well. See if you like roll in the mud and all that, or like the bottom of your outfit will get dirty if you're walking.
Right.
But, like you can use a
Small things I like
You can
that.
do a roll. Same. You can do a roll motion. So like if you roll, I've just got a big mud pie up my back,
Right,
and
okay.
it comes off your back. Or if you're cutting folk in half left and right, you've got wee drips of blood on your arm and all that shit. But like when you put your sword away, you're like you've got the blood on the sword. So like you've killed a few people, sword's got a wee bit of blood on it. Kill like 10 people, covered.
Yeah.
And then you can be like that, like the button to put your sword away, and he goes, but before he puts it away, he always goes and like
it
gets or he goes and it all just and then he
Puts it back.
puts it.
Right, okay.
Oh, it's cool as fuck. You get a flute as well.
Oh,
You can play music.
Right, okay.
So you just use the flute and you go like, and you play the songs like for the thing.
Right.
So you obviously call your horse. You can sit on the horse, do that.
Yeah.
But I have never rushed in a game. I just walk, and I walk everywhere. And you collect like bamboo and all that sort of stuff. So that's like your materials to build things, better stuff, and all that sort of stuff, right? But it's cool as fuck, mate. Like the things you have to collect, so like finding hot springs, finding like statues where you like thingy. That's to learn different moves and all that sort of stuff. But there's also like high level moves that you can learn from like old like storytellers or like legends. Kind of like there's a cursed move where you can do. So I've got like a move where it's like you move faster than the wind. It's a strike, and basically he pulls his sword out and he's like that, and then you hold 2 buttons to do it, and then he literally can dash forward at speed, and he just goes, his hands come off and everything. Like his 2 arms go onto the ground, and he's just like
an attack move.
and he's just like and just pure flops. So you can do that, but you can't use it straight away. But the other cool thing with the fighting is, so obviously like the Mongols will have different weapons. So some of them will just be swords, some could be spears, some could be like a shield and a big sword.
There's never any guns, obviously.
No, some could be like a big brute with an axe and that. No, but you do get bow and arrows.
Aye, well, yeah. I'm talking about actual firearms.
So you can get bow and arrows, but the cool thing with the game is it lets you, like you carry it on your back, but there's a setting where it says take bow and arrows off your back, but you've still got the weapon. Because I don't like my guy's outfit with a bow and arrow on the back.
Okay.
So it just makes it disappear, but I can still pull it out straight away. It disappears into nothing. Because I like the way my guy looks with just the swords.
Aye, because
right? Well, it looks cool, right? So you get archers as well. So what you tend to find is, of a group of them, a couple of archers will try and stand away and they'll try and shoot, but they like do real stuff where they shout, they go, ah, and then the Mongols will all duck because they don't know where the arrow's going. So it's like real life, like duck, like, and everyone's like, right? So obviously you know when they're shooting as well, so you can kind of go move out of the way or whatever. But it's cool like that. So like you can fight by parrying. Like if someone's swinging a sword, you can parry it, or you can move. So like your guy's quite fast. So obviously like they can be swinging at you a couple of moves, and you're
dashing it.
And then once they open themselves up, just bang, slice dead. Like,
well, that is pretty cool.
Very cool.
I will get it,
bro. Genuinely, see. But this is what I was going to say. So there's what stances. This is how it works. So say it's a shield guy. These are real stances. I looked them up. So like samurai stances, different ways to fight. So like some would be like this, some would be like that, some would be like in the air. Can you sometimes see them like that? They're stances, like warrior stances. So one's like water stance, air stance, moon stance, earth stance, right? All these things. Each stance you can change to instantly. Like you hold a button and then you can just choose a button that it takes you to each stance. But each stance is better against someone.
Right.
So it gives you a complete different move set. So there's 4 different stances, complete different move set.
Right.
So obviously, like if it's a shield guy, the water stance is better. The way he fights, so like he fights with quite a lot of ferocity, but he's like strong attacks. So it pushes the shield out of the way. Guy's like fuck, and then you're like bang, like dead. Whereas like the earth stance can't do fuck all of them, but the earth stance can fight sword fighters really well.
So so what I'm gathering is there's a style for each sort of attacker, if that makes sense.
To a degree, yes.
Right, okay.
So that's quite good because, and you get wee shurikens. So like the archer, what I tend to do is I'll slice a couple, and then the archers will be there, couple of like throwing shurikens stars, right? They're like fuck, like kind of took a throwing star to the throat, dead.
Yeah.
And then you're obviously like got a brute who's a big guy. He's swinging his fucking flail about, but if you're fast enough, you're round him, and then you can start slashing him to bits and that. Cool.
I like this.
There's animals as well.
Right.
Bears.
Right, don't tell me
wolves.
anymore because I want to see this shit.
It's awesome.
I'm gonna get it. I won't bother with it this week because on the weekend I won't even have time.
No, it won't. No.
No.
It's Chris's birthday.
My birthday weekend, so we're not gonna have time. But
Down
from Monday, I'll buy it over the next couple of days.
Because the second one's coming
so it's
out
like
this year.
installed. Right. Okay. So it's like installed in that, and then I'll get onto it from Monday.
Do you know what else is good? Easy platinum.
Okay.
Not easy. That's the wrong thing to say. It's a linear platinum.
Right.
Play the game.
All right. Aye. So
By the end of the game,
you don't need to graft for it, like.
by the end of the game, if you have played all the missions, all the side missions, which is what you would do anyway, because you're just walking about, right?
Yeah.
And then I think it's like find the 10 hot springs in the land and things like that, right? Which are fairly easy. If you've opened the whole map up, it's unlikely.
Quite a chilled game, right? So,
it's unlikely you're not going to have seen everything, right? And the good thing is on the map is it marks every single thing.
Right. Okay.
So hot springs, there's things where you cut the bamboo with the sword, all that sort of stuff. They're all marked if you've not done them. It says complete if you have done them.
Okay.
They're the trophies. So if you've done all them, plus just the missions, you'll have platinum the game.
Okay.
Lovely.
Perfect.
It's about 100, 150 hour game,
Fine.
I reckon.
That's fine.
Based off what I've done so far, and the fact I'm only in Act 1,
Yeah.
that's where I'm at. Yeah.
Okay. Well,
It's brilliant.
I'll look into that.
Everyone should look into it. It's my top 5 games of all time.
I have something I want to bring up quickly since we're talking about games. So a lot of you might know if you're into GTA, Rockstar had brought out a GTA enhanced version of
I've seen
GTA
that. Yeah,
5,
GTA 5.
right? It dropped a couple of days ago,
Mm-hmm.
and it is free for anyone who currently owns GTA 5.
Right.
But if it's not, if you don't have it, I think it's like 30 quid or something like that. I can't remember what it is.
So what is the enhanced version?
Enhanced version is only for PC players, right?
Alright, so I can get...
No, it's only for PC players. It's basically a more graphically enhanced version. It gives you more graphical options in the game, in the menu. If those of you who are gamers and who are familiar with the term ray tracing, it gives you that, and you can also adjust how much of it you want and stuff like that, depending on your system. Obviously, if you've got a powerful computer, you can just max it out, and it looks insane. Now,
gameplay and all that's the same.
exactly the same game. It's just graphics, nothing else.
Right.
Okay. Now, everyone was a bit hyped for this, and I don't know if it's a trend of developers putting out remasters and remakes of games like EA did with The Sims, and then it turning out absolute garbage.
I always look for remasters. I don't look for...
Either way, so original GTA is about 110 gigabytes. This one is 90 gigabytes. So that was already alarm bells. Like, why is this game less when it offers more?
Yeah.
And it's apparently all the updates, all the up-to-date content, and everything like that.
How can it be less?
Right? So people are still trying to figure that out. People are still trying to figure that out. But anyway, went and so I was actually downloading the game because it actually appeared in my Steam library because I already owned the base game, the original, right? So I pressed download on the game, and it was like an hour or something. I was like, cool, I'll go on YouTube in the meantime and have a look at what people, because people would have obviously put it up and kind of had a look at it and all that kind of stuff, right? So I went on YouTube, typed it in, and the first few videos I seen were already bad news. The first one was, what an absolute waste. And it was like the game and like a big cross through it, like on the thumbnail. And then the next one was like, take a look at this before you buy it. And all this shit, right? So I'm like, oh my God, right? So this is great. So anyway, I went on this dude's video, and it was a very straight to the point, like, before, after. Original game, this game. Before, after, right? And he's going on, he's like, so as you can see, I'm in the settings right now, and I've maxed this out. I've put ray tracing on, I've put DLSS on, like all this stuff, like anti-aliasing and all this shit, right? Maxed it all out, and he's like, this is the game before all this stuff. This is the game, the original game, the vanilla game. And this is this game. And yes, you can maybe see a few details, but hardly fuck all. There's not much difference. They've mostly changed reflections, added a bit more particles and stuff like that, and like added a wee bit more detail to it and all that kind of stuff, and a bit more options for you. But overall, so ray tracing, for those who don't know, and you probably won't know what it is, it's basically an advanced way of showing reflections. So
I actually didn't know what it was.
Did you know? Right, okay.
PlayStation 5.
Some games will have it on PlayStation 5.
Well, PlayStation 5 came out and it was one of their big features that they had added on.
Right, okay. So basically what it is reflections on cars, is reflections on
puddles
glass,
and all
on
that.
anything, puddles, water, stuff like that. So you can, for example, if there's like a light or like like a banner that's like all lit up, and you're looking at it as on a reflection from a puddle, you'll see it in really good quality, like Cyberpunk 2077.
Yeah,
anybody play that?
Yeah, bro.
Ray tracing is the biggest feature of that game because it looks insanely good. So they basically added that into GTA 5, and it made a difference. Obviously, yes, it looks cool and all that stuff, but based on what I've seen on the videos that I've watched, I aborted the download on 90%.
Really?
It was almost finished, and I clicked, nah, cancel. It didn't look like that much of a change for me to actually be bothered about it. And because I'm not that into GTA 5,
I know.
I'm not that... Because it's been fucking 10 years.
Donks,
No, longer than that. It's been 12
longer
years.
than that, bro.
12 years it's been since it came out. 2013 it came out. And yes, they've upgraded it a lot, but there's only so much you can do with a 12-year-old game engine.
I know.
Because it's the same engine.
I know.
Right? Rage engine. It's the same engine the whole time. So you can only do so much, right? But a lot of people were laughing about it. They're like, oh, we got GTA 5 remaster before GTA 4 remaster and all this shit. Like, what? Right? But it's like, I was just a wee bit like, right, just cancel.
A bit of a letdown, eh?
Cancel the download, because there's not much more. I was expecting a lot more. But there isn't, like, he came out, like, he went into single player. He's maxed it out, came into single player, Michael's house. He's walked outside. And I'm looking at him like, this is the same game. Like, the video was in 4K, so it's like...
I get it. I get what you're saying.
I'm like, is this the same game? Like, what the fuck's going on here?
Okay.
So, I wanted to add the 2 pence of that into it. Other than that, I've been playing Superstore Simulator recently, but I've been playing it legitimately.
After I've
unlegitimized it. But it's really cool. But I'm going to tell you real quick, I actually regret doing that, because with all the money I've got and all the points and all the I've upgraded everything, right?
Because you've also got unlimited money.
So the game is meant to be played like progressively. It's meant to be played
like any game,
like any other game, right? So you're meant to like progressively unlock certain stages and certain stuff, right? I've basically unlocked everything at once.
Obviously.
So my shop is now massive, and I've got about 3 shelves on it.
Chaos.
Right. So then I've built shelves all about the shop, right?
Right.
And now I'm like, shit, I need to now fill these shelves. So now I'm like at the computer buying licenses, because you need to buy licenses for all products and stuff. There's about 20 or 30 of them.
Well, not be an issue, but...
So started buying all these licenses. Then I'm like, right, I need to order all these products. Then I need to sort out the stock room, make sure there's enough shelves in there. Now I need to hire 6 stock people, restockers, so that they can go about and restocking this shit, right? Mate, it's took me hours. I'm not even finished. I'm about halfway through. And it's took me hours to stock everything, because...
Really?
The speed at which it takes to restock stuff, the deliveries, then putting it in the stockroom, then obviously...
you're kind of catching yourself up.
Your customers are coming in and buying shit off their shelves, so they need to restock it again, so you need to keep them buying stuff from like the warehouse or whatever. Mm-hmm. And it's just like a constant rotation, and your shelves get full, but really slowly, because you need to catch up on all that shit. And this is why I regret doing that, is because whilst
you
it's
would
fun...
have progressively built yourself.
Whilst it's fun having all this stuff unlocked, because I like... some games like this is like a chilling game. I like everything just to be unlocked, sandbox, just do whatever I want. But that's the only problem with it, is it's like
chaos.
It's chaos, mate. Honestly, it's fucking carnage trying to get it all organised. Like, it's ridiculous. I'm almost there, and I'm pretty good with it now, but it was ridiculously fucking weird. Like,
speaking of chaos, I've got Chris into a new game.
Oh yes,
Payday 3.
Outstanding game.
So I
didn't think I'd enjoy it.
I've been on the platinum hunt, right, which I'll just double check to make sure that I've not missed any platinum for you guys. And I'll tell you what my last platinum was, right? No Man's Sky. Okay? Now, it was No Man's Sky, and I was working on High on Life and Jack and Daxter, blah, blah, blah. Right? So I platinum No Man's Sky, which I think we spoke about about 2 episodes ago, right? Now, I took a turn for the worst here. I found a game called Burnout Paradise, which I used to play...
That is classic.
Years ago, right? On PlayStation 3 or whatever.
Yeah.
It was remastered on PlayStation 5, right? And I was like...
You didn't know about that?
£2.69.
Really?
Yeah. PlayStation 5 remaster.
I know.
So it was a PS4 remaster originally, but then they brought another PS5 remaster, right? So I'm like this, £2.69. Ha! Bought. Right?
That's what I was like with Payday. I was like, £7.
My brother, I've played this. I played Burnout Paradise. So I played it for like literally about 2 days straight. Played Burnout Paradise. What a game. So I'm actually on the way to platinum in that. It just got thrown into the list. Like, it wasn't even a part of the list. It just got thrown in. Like, because it wasn't planned. But when I seen it, I was like, oh my God. Right? I had a meltdown. Because the music and everything was so good.
Do you know what game I wish they would remaster? Is Midnight Club 3.
I know, I don't think we'll ever get a remaster for it though.
Mate, it's such a good game.
So I played that, then the only problem is there's a couple of co-op trophies on it.
Alright, okay.
And no one's got it.
Okay.
And it's not
I was
cross-platform.
about to say, is it cross-platform because I'd jump on it?
I don't think so. I would need to look, but I don't think so.
Well, you need to get Mr. Jordan Lees.
I know.
On the go.
So I'm trying to push him into that. But then I started Ghost of Tsushima. And I was like, oh my god, amazing, right? Which has caused me another downturn. Then we've gone on Payday 3. Now I am 3 trophies away from Platinum in Payday 3.
Yeah.
Me and Jordan have smashed it, right? In the last week. Maybe a wee bit over that. Now, I've got 3 to do. 2 of them are like large co-op ones. So Chris is going to be on the night and we're going to do them.
Yeah.
So I could Platinum it today. Payday 3, I had okay hopes for it. I wasn't sold. But I absolutely love it.
I was always aware of the Payday franchise,
So was I.
but I never thought it was my kind of game.
Fantastic.
But I feel now, having played it, what is there not to like about it, really?
Brilliant.
You are literally causing chaos, robbing banks in cool maps.
Do you know what, bro?
With a team that you like.
The chaos is fun, right?
It's cool.
I actually really enjoy the stealth.
Well, we've not done any stuff. What are you talking about, in fact? You come in and you kill all the hostages.
Aye, when it gets loud, but if
You went in and you're like, fuck you. Bang, bang.
But if it is stealth, it's stealth. Like me and Jordan did the art gallery, right? It took us probably about an hour in full stealth, and it was actually awesome.
Was it masks on or not?
Nah.
Right, okay.
No, masks on, but not seen, not shooting.
Alright, okay.
So you can still stealth. You can still stealth with your mask on,
Quietly.
but you can't. Yeah, you can't get seen. If you get seen, you're fucked. Right?
Also, no one's even seen you.
You can't. No, we did the entire art gallery unseen.
That's cool.
It was awesome.
That is cool.
So you like each room in the art gallery. There's 7 exhibits. Mate, they've got lasers on the floor, lasers going up and down and everything, right?
Cool.
And you've got to drop in through the fucking vents on the roof and everything and jump across all the exhibits.
Well, that's the kind of shit I want to be trying.
Awesome, bro.
But I'll be honest, I was pleasantly surprised about the graphics.
What a good game.
I like my graphics to look nice. You guys know
The graphics were good.
Graphics were actually decent.
Yeah.
When I first spawned in game, I was like, "Oh my god, look at the reflections."
They were actually good.
These guys were looking for like, where's the way through? And I'm like, look at the reflection on this tree, or whatever the fuck it was.
But it's actually like and Joe, it's got enough variety in it as well. Like the heists are all different, which is cool. Like we're going to do an armored truck one today.
Right.
So you basically can't do it quietly. You have to do it loud.
Okay.
You hijack an armored truck, and they've just got motherfuckers coming from every angle shooting at you, right? And you're open. You're on a bridge.
Oh, that's cool. I like
It is open
because
plan.
I like that. I like the fact that it's not always in a building.
Yeah, so do I. So like, I think that it would have been boring if it was just a couple of banks.
Yeah.
I would have been like, fuck off.
Yeah.
But because like you've got the small jewelry store, then you've got the bank, then you've got like the art gallery, then you've got like this mission with the truck, the VIP, because it's like a VIP's like penthouse suite, and just I like that because everyone's different. Like it's cool. Like I really enjoy like the fact that it's all different like stuff in that. Like I like that.
Yeah.
But the trophies are really good in it as well. Like because they're challenging enough, but not impossible. So like the 3 I've got left, I'm sure, is one's the truck one where you've got the truck cannot be stopped.
Right. Okay.
Right, so it's hard. Like you have to all stay in the vicinity of the truck, and they're fucking pelting you. Right, but it's good. You need 4 people to be honest. The one where you've got to hold 4 hostages while finishing the mission at the VIP suite.
We tried that in that.
Yes, but we were loud. We need to do it quiet.
Right. Okay.
So that's what we need to do, quiet.
Okay.
And then the third one is find the secret painting in the art gallery, which we found out the other day you can only do in stealth.
All right. Okay.
If the alarm goes off, you're fucked. It doesn't open.
Right.
You have to find 3 statues and lift them all up at the same time, and it opens a secret painting room.
Oh, okay.
And then you can get into it.
We can try that.
But we can try that. But we all need to be in stealth.
Right. Okay.
But Jordan's really good at it. He's played hundreds of hours on Payday 2, and then he's played some Payday 3.
Right. Okay.
But he's very, very good.
He should really look into like professional gaming or something like that because
he doesn't think he's that good, but I think he's very
every
good.
game he's played.
Well, that's what.
And I'm like, right.
That's what everyone that plays was.
What level are you on?
Mate.
What money have you got? What blah? And he's like, yeah, so this. And it's like I asked him, right, Jordan, quickly, what money have you got on this game? And he's like $9 million or something.
And I've got 5.5 million.
Like he is literally insane at every game. So I'm really surprised he doesn't do like any like professional league of like e-gaming or whatever the fuck it is.
He's very good.
Or even streaming or something. Like I don't know.
He's very switched on.
And I'm like, bro, like you've.
But like, it's like yesterday. We jumped in a heist just to give everyone an insight of what was going on. Because Chris was obviously new, he hadn't played the game before, and Natalie had only played she either hadn't played any or played one mission or something.
Something like that.
So like we robbed this big bank. So like it went loud pretty quick. And then I had like a grenade launcher, and I'm cover fire, and we've opened the safe. But Jordan knows every, like, I need this key card, I need this. And he just goes away and he comes back and he's got the key card, he's got the fucking password for the safe. Like, and you're like, I'm just, like...
It's like that mission we were waiting downstairs, Ken, to
ridiculous.
do it stealthily. He's upstairs, and you can see his wee, like, shadow through, like, the walls, like, X-ray style.
Stealths the whole thing.
And he's, like, just flying about upstairs doing stuff. He's like, right, I got this now, I've got this, I've got blah.
Mate.
And I'm like, how is he doing
Stealths the whole thing, right? So there was one of the missions, the VIP suite. When we did it the first time, you have to do it on the hardest difficulty without ever killing anyone or coming out of stealths.
Right.
It's fucking took us hours. That's the hardest trophy I've done in that whole game. Even he, when he read it, was like this, that's going to be fucking hard, right? Because it is the penthouse suite is not that big. And in the highest difficulty, the guards are moving about like fuck. Can't hack the radios, can't hack the cameras, nothing. Like it's constant and it is hard.
Right.
I sat in the lobby, hacked the camera, but not so that it wouldn't see him. Hacked the camera so that I could see out the camera. And I could switch between any camera in the building.
Right.
Had to do it that many times that we figured out every single movement from each guard. Like we did it.
Oh, how they move in.
Mate,
right, okay.
reset it that many times because we watched how many guards, where does this guard go? Then he comes to here, then where does he go? Jordan stealthed the whole thing. And we both got the trophy in one. I completed it. Unbelievable. It took us ages. So I'm like, right, you're clear. Like Ken, and he's like running across.
Right, okay, I get you.
And then I'm like switching to the next camera. I'm like, right, clear now. You've got guard coming down hallway, like this hallway.
Yeah.
And he's like, right, I can get past that. Like, and he's like, I'll go round. And I'm like, right, cool. Then I'm like, right, come out now and grab, because you have to grab like one of the guys for down the stairs. But he's in the middle of the fucking room.
Right, okay.
Like, so how'd you get him without anyone seeing you? So you've got to like put some poison or whatever it is in his drink at the bar. So he has to sneak into the bar behind them and put poison in the drink so that when he takes his drink, he needs a toilet. So he runs to the toilet and Jordan's waiting in the toilet behind the door and he fucking grabs him. And then I'm like, you have to get him upstairs. So you're like, he's like going round like this. I'm like, move now. Like, and like honestly, mate, it's mental.
It's a cool game.
But I like that. Like, I like what's it called? The ingenuity of like the game, like the way they've put it together is so cool.
The mechanics of it, yeah.
But like Jordan unlocked the minigun last night, and I've got a shot of the minigun. That was fantastic.
That was cool.
It was like we're robbing this bank, and Jenny was just pouring in people into this vault, and just literally like just like flattening them. Like it was so good.
I just remembered. I'm going to just bring up quickly one thing. I've been playing Call of Duty recently, quite a lot.
Again.
Yes, because they've added a new mode into it and also added new maps into it.
What's the new mode?
Small map mayhem or small map.
Oh, the one that they used to have. What's it called?
Shipment.
Oh,
what a map! They've not brought Shipment back.
No, but it's a small map.
Hopefully they bring it, but it's small map.
Because there was Shipment and there was. Remember, there was one in that flat. It was like inside that flat, and it was just like four rooms.
Aye.
And there was also the one that was. Oh fuck!
Aye, it was like a little shooting range or something like that type of thing.
Aye, and you could run round, but that was all it was. It was tiny.
Yeah. So they've brought back small map mayhem or whatever it's called, right?
They were the best.
Amazing, mate. I've been glued to it. There's a few new maps they've put in the game as well. One is like just insane.
Is there no one that you're on a train or something?
You're on a boat. You're on a yacht. You're on a massive yacht, right?
No, I know, but there's one that someone told me there's one when you're on a train.
On a train.
And it's moving.
Not seen that yet.
Aye. Someone told me there's one when you're on a train and it's moving.
Not seen that yet.
And you jump, you can go on top of the train or inside the train.
I haven't even seen that in the when you select the map.
Aye.
I haven't even seen that. But anyway, right, listen to this. So there's one map which is a yacht, right? It's like a massive, huge boat. It's my favourite map so far.
Small.
It is pretty small, yeah. You're just on a boat in the middle of the fucking ocean.
Nice.
Cool as fuck. And
there used to be a map like that in a couple of CODs back, remember?
There was, yes. But this one's different. It's a bit smaller than the actual boat, but it's cool. Because you either have the back where you spawn, so you spawn on either ends of the boat.
Aye.
And in the middle...
Stern.
Yeah, in the middle you you kind of clash with obviously the opposition.
Obviously.
But mostly what happens is if you're at the front of the boat,
Yeah.
what's it called?
Port.
The port. If you're at the front of the boat there, everybody tries to take control of the bottom of the boat, the rear end of the boat. Stern. So that's where people run. If you're spawning on the other side, you just run to that direction because that's where the good vantage points are, right? Because there's one point, and those of you who play this map will know what I'm talking about. One point to the very edge on both sides, you can, because there's stairs going down this boat to the stern, right? And if you're at the stern and you're far enough to the left, you can literally camp and sit, and you're just mashing anyone that even
just
comes
spawned.
out.
Okay.
No, because you spawn further back. But if you just come on the top of the stairs straight away, so you can snipe or whatever, clear view. And I've just been sitting there like mashing everybody that just comes through that bit, right? But then because you're up there, if you move a wee bit to the left, you've got a clear view of the bottom bit where people can walk from around that way.
Right.
And there's another staircase next to on the right hand side as well.
Yep.
So and you're covered because there's a big metal like trim bit or whatever of the boat. So you're either at the left and you've got clear side of the stairs, or you can move a wee bit to the right and you've got a clear sight of the bottom bit where the pathway is.
Yep.
And if you look up, there's the other staircase. So you're literally sitting there. If you're sitting there and you've got a team that is strategic enough to look at all these things, then you're like, no one's touching us. And I was on a team the other day there where it was people. I was on one side where the stairs were. There's another guy on the other side because it's symmetrical.
Yeah.
Right. So we both knew what the script was right there, and there was two guys behind these massive walls, and they were like leaning out, and they would mount their guns on the edges of the walls, and we're like right. And then you had two guys just walking about mashing. So if you're on both sides, you're just mashing. Like whoever comes at you from because you've got one person here, one person there, two behind you or whatever, and there's other people just flying about. Mm-hmm. So you're just no one's taking that spot. And then the other map, which is like an apartment block, tiny.
The small one. I've played that. I've played that.
And
the amazing map with a wee balcony.
Class,
right?
Map. And then there's another one which is like a bank vault or something that looks like a bank vault.
Yeah, I've seen a picture of that one, I think.
It's got like wee rooms in it, but it's also like a square, and you just run about. But it's like you spawn next to an enemy, or an enemy will spawn next to you. You just have to keep on moving. You cannot stop because you just get fucking leather.
That's the same as Shipment though. Like you can't spawn because if you don't move instantly, you're fucked. You die.
Do you know what I liked about Shipment as well is in Modern Warfare 3 when that obviously was the map in there, they made like different versions of it. So there's like one version which was like pixel. There was another version
Christmas one. There was a Christmas one.
Christmas one. There was another one which was like a small town or something like that. Or like a miniature town. There was like so many versions of that map, and I'm like, go and just bring that map to Black Ops 6 because it's like the coolest, my favourite map ever.
Yeah, good map.
Is Shipment. It's cool as fuck.
My favourite map's Terminal.
Terminal's good. Well, I wouldn't maybe say it's my favourite map ever, but it's up there.
Terminal's one of my favourite maps of all time.
My favourite map goes back to World at War, and
go on.
I feel like it's Dome.
I liked Dome.
Dome was cool as fuck.
I actually liked
Upheaval was good as well.
Pretty much Upheaval was unbelievable. Amazing. I actually liked pretty much every map in World at War.
There was a few that were shite, but
I don't think I can think of one shite one.
I can't remember the name of it, but it was like I can't even remember. I'm not even going into it. I can't remember. But anyway.
Yes, that's us.
That's us, guys. Thanks for watching.
Thanks for watching, guys.
We're going to go play Payday now.
Yeah, we are going to go and play Payday. Just make sure you like, subscribe. Also, I appreciate everyone that watches still. And we love doing it, so it's awesome. So, we will be going to play Payday. And guys, everyone should try Ghost of Tsushima.
Yeah.
What a fucking game. He will give a report on it next week.
I will get a report because I'll be playing it next week, so yeah.
Yeah, he'll give a report.
Right.
Just on his initial, because he'll probably have it by Monday.
Aye.
So
if I have to play it on Sunday, then I'll probably
will. So then you can get a wee bit of play and you can go, right, this is what I'm thinking so far. Yeah, it's but it's awesome. But no, thanks guys, and have a good one, and peace out.
Yeah, see you next time. Take care.
Catch you.